Yo, you already know if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, turn on them notifications because we doing these videos daily. So I went and seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on Sunday. I wanted it to give it a couple days to marinate so I could just think about it. This will be a spoiler review, a spoiler-free review, so there'll be no spoilers, and it's just my review. So you guys already know when I do reviews, I go all over the place. I'm just gonna talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? All right. So first and foremost, when it comes to America Chavez, the girl that Doctor Strange is gonna end up protecting, that we see from like the trailers and stuff. I didn't really know too much about her. I've never heard of her before. So I was interested to see like what kind of character she is, what kind of power she has, etc., etc. Doctor Strange, he kills it in this. I can never say his name. I know it's Benedict something, but he's good. He's really good, Doctor Strange. So the first 15 minutes of getting into the movie was already straight up action, and it was pretty dope. The action scenes in this movie, I loved them. I thought they were pretty good. Special effects wise, really good, super good. Because you know how sometimes you get special effects, especially when it comes to like high budget movies like this, like they have so much CGI. You be like, ooh, I can see that, but not you couldn't tell that in this movie. So when it comes to those things, perfect. It was really good. Now when it comes to the plot of the movie, the characters of the movie, like let's start out with cameos. No, we're not gonna give any spoilers on what cameos appeared and what not. I will say this: I was highly disappointed in some of the cameos we did not get to see. There are some cameos that make an entrance in here, and then there are some or not. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed, and I was really looking forward to seeing those cameos. Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda kills it. Honestly, this should be this literally could be a Wanda movie, to be honest with y'all. Just as much as Doctor Strange, this could be a Wanda movie. She kills it. We get to see some good stuff from her character. When it comes to rating this movie, between the acting, the CGI, the plot, I'll probably give this movie a 3.5 or 4. I'm not gonna. This was a good movie. Do not get me wrong. This was a good movie, but this movie did not outbeat Spider-Man: No Way Home with all the Spider-Mans. I'm sorry, it did not. It did not. This movie is predicted to beat Spider-Man with all 3 Spider-Mans, and it to me it didn't. It was a really good movie. It wasn't a boring movie. I was entertained the entire movie, but this movie was. I would not put this movie above Spider-Man: No Way Home. There's just no way I would do that, because that movie was just too epic. This movie was good though. I want to give some props to Marvel, because in this movie this is kind of a different Doctor Strange movie. We kind of a different Marvel type movie. We kind of get to see a more horror type, dark, gritty type movie. And Marvel never really does things like that. So with this movie, I was actually kind of surprised with some of the things in there, because there was some moments in here where it's kind of scary. And I know Sam Raimi is big on that. He's like into that horror stuff. So this movie has like some horrors added into it. And I actually think it's pretty dope. I was actually intrigued by it. I liked it. Now, this movie had a lot of deaths. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. When certain people was dying, I was like, oh, okay, Marvel, you guys trying to get dark and gritty like DC. I see y'all. So this movie was dark in its own way. It still had its humor in it, which I don't think the humor was what do you call it? It wasn't forced. It was good humor. It was there. It was there to be taken in. So it had good humor. It was dark and gritty. It had a horror aspect to it, which I did enjoy. Emotional as well, especially when it comes to Wanda and her whole plot and all this. What else, man? I feel like I'm forgetting something. There's two post-credit scenes. Honestly, the first post-credit scene you can stay and see The second one really doesn't matter, but I mean, there's another one if you want to stay, but you're not gonna really miss out on nothing if you don't stay and see that second post credit scene. Like I said, I'll probably give this movie it'd be a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. Spider-Man got a 5, bro. I'm sorry, Spider-Man No Way Home got a 5. This movie was good, but it did not be Spider-Man like we all thought it would. I really thought this movie was gonna be Spider-Man because the Multiverse of Madness, bro. This is the perfect time to introduce a whole bunch of characters. That's all I'm gonna leave. From different worlds, but I'm a bit sad that we didn't get to see some of the cameos that was shown and all this and predicted. So I'm a bit sad on that, but I'm also happy that we got to see some that actually appeared on the internet. This movie definitely sets up for Doctor Strange 3, and this movie does set up the universe for Marvel, for more Marvel to come. That's not really much else I can say about this when I'm not getting into spoilers. So I mean, I give it a 4. I give it a 4 out of 5. Acting was great. Doctor Strange and America Chavez was really good on screen together. You could tell they had a good, genuine connection when it came to the movie and what they needed to do. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the biggest surprise to me in this movie is the deaths, is how dark this movie was. This movie was dark and gritty at certain points, and I was just like, I'm all for it, bro. Let's get it. Can you imagine if Avengers Endgame was dark and gritty? Thanos actually killed a few Avengers. That'd be lit. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'll give it a 4. It was a good movie. I probably won't see it again in movie theaters. I'll probably wait till it comes to Disney Plus and I'll watch it again. But it was a good movie. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It was not an average movie. It was not a boring movie. I wasn't bored at all. It was actually a really good movie. But it's not better than Spider-Man No Way Home. Sorry, it's not. So post your comments down below. Let me know if you guys saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. If you haven't, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you enjoyed my review, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, and turn on them notifications because we doing these videos daily, all right? Catch y'all in the next man. 100,000 subscribers. It's grind time. Let's get it.